What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel. It is time for Sunday night charts. Woo! Yeah, everybody's screaming, yeah. All right, what's up, y'all? How's it going? Welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I am a crypto trader. Let's see if I can get my face on the screen. There I am. I'm also a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. What's up? Elliott Wave representing. Elliott Wave. Been already some chatting going on, getting ready for the show. I hope you guys are ready. You missed last week because we had the Super Bowl. Now we're gonna have a Super Bowl tonight of what's going on from this wave perspective, guys. All these pumps and dumps, these downs and ups, they're all designed to make you crazy, guys, to take time out of the market and just to make you confused as to what the market's doing. Just zoom out and look at it, and don't worry about the smaller time frames so much. Just look at what the 4 hours saying. Not just one candle, not just one 4 hour candle, but look at the overall structure. All right, guys, we're going to look at the market tonight. We're going to look at Bitcoin. I'll show you what I'm expecting. I think the market's about to get a really big surprise, guys. I'll just be honest with you. So you moon boys get excited because I'm going to share some moon counts with you. I'm going to share a little bit more balance count as well, but I don't go for balance. I go for what I think the market's doing, what I think the wave structure is saying to me. I'm going to make a point. I'm going to make some points tonight, and I'm going to make them slow and carefully so you can understand my rationale, why I'm expecting. For those of you new to the channel, guys, I'm not a moon boy. If you've been around a while, you know that I tend bearishly, I used to tend bearishly. Now I'm much more balanced as far as the way I look at the market. I don't just look for it to dump or to go up. I don't pick the direction. I let the market tell me where it's going. It doesn't always get exactly where I expect it to go when I think it's going to get there. However, it usually goes the way we expect, where we expect it to go, just not exactly how we expect it. And so we're going to do our best to analyze wave structure. An Elliott Wave trader, one that's doing it right, he's not predicting the future, he's preparing for the future. He's looking at the wave structures on the chart, looking at the 5s and the 3s. Guys, the market moves in 5s and 3s. Looks at those 5s and 3s, has experience with how the market uses those 5s and 3s to move price one way or another. And basically, a good trader is going to make projections as to what the wave structure might be that comes next on all time frames. So I'm going to show you on the large time frame what I'm expecting in the wave structure and why. Then we're going to zoom in and look at the moderate time frame and just say, okay, based on that wave structure, what do we expect to say? Thanks, honey. I appreciate it. There's my coffee for tonight. And then we're going to look at the small time frame and see if there's a trade setting up for us in the near future. Now, people in my Discord, a lot of us are short right now, and we've been short probably since Friday. We had a kind of a dump, and we thought, hey, we were on the right side of things, and then they pumped it right back up, took out the top, and now they're dumping it again. So I think it was kind of a stop hunt. I'll show you the count that I'm looking at. You can see it on the screen, guys. It's actually not an AB. Yeah, actually it is an ABC, but the let's see, is it an ABC? No, it's not an ABC. It's I want to call that a WXY. Yeah, that's what I was calling it earlier. We can call this a WX. They're looking for a Y wave to finish. So anyway, is it going to keep dumping tonight? Yeah, probably. So yeah, don't let the title fool you. I'm not saying that tonight we're going long necessarily. No, it's fine. I'm not saying we're necessarily. I'm not encouraging a long right now, but a long is we're prepping. And let me just say this: that how many other channels do you know? I don't know how to ask that question, but don't you get tired of guys on YouTube coming on and telling you what's already happened in the title? In other words, they're like, Bitcoin dumped, I get so tired of that. And they give you, this is one of the only channels you're going to find where you actually get a forward look into what I'm really thinking about, what I'm what I'm thinking about. I'll actually tell you where I think price is going and how the trade is going to set up. Let's see. I think it was it last week. Let's see. I called this dump. This pump and dump that we're getting, and so, but it's preparing for I said this correction was happening right here, and that Bitcoin's preparing for a pump, and we got it, guys, to 25K, and then I said higher. So that was last week's the last live that I shared. Anyway, we'll look at this structure developing over the next day or two and see what's happening. But anyway, we always give you a forward look here. Now, we're not looking at what just happened, but we're looking forward, okay? And we're saying, okay, what could happen? I'm not here to tell you what will happen. Don't get me wrong. I'm telling you what can happen. And we're looking at and we try to look at all the time frames. I've got a 3-step process. I try to look at the wave structure on multiple time frames. We look at what the RSI is telling us, and the RSI in conjunction with Elliott wave is what most people do not understand. If you do not understand how the RSI works with Elliott, and some of you think you do, and you really probably don't, I would bet. I would say that's an area where you can come on into the Discord and learn what I have to teach you in that area, because that's probably why a lot of Elliott guys struggle. They can look at wave structures and they'll give you a count. And guys, I mean, guys, how many guys they got all these ABCs, WXYs all over their chart. They're just constantly. They got numbers and letters all over their charts. I'm not one of those guys. I don't feel the need to do that. I kind of know where we are in the wave structure, and I'm just looking for the next move. The next move. Here I'm mapping out the next move, what the wave is saying. Okay, and then we're looking for the next move, the next move, the next move. So anyway, if you need help understanding RSI and Elliott wave and just looking forward, understanding structure and making sense of it, and having a trading strategy and relationship to what you're seeing, I'd love to teach you what I know, what I do. That's what the Discord's all about, guys. I think it's $40. I think it's $40 a month. Well worth it. If you want my trade setups, my actual trades, my longs and my shorts that I take and whatnot, that's tier 2, and that's $95, and you get my entries and my exits and good, bad, and the ugly there. But a lot of good trades in there. If you use good risk management, you'll do really, really well. So anyway, with that said, we need to really, really focus on the RSI. We need to focus on wave structure, and then we need to do correlation analysis, and that's what a lot of you probably don't do, where you actually look at across the market at as many I have a key 5 or 6 charts that I look at every day. Whenever I look at BTC, I look at every chart on every time frame, and I'm doing correlation analysis. And so that's a big piece of what I do on Sunday night. And we do a deep dive tonight. So we're going to go a deep dive tonight. And we're going to really, really focus in on what Bitcoin's doing. We're going to look at the RSI. We're going to look at correlation. And once we look at all 3 facets of what's going on, we're going to have a general sense for where the market's going to go. And when the market starts to rhyme, when the market starts to across all the charts, you start to see patterns forming. All of and the Elliott wave moves are just starting to rhyme up. Then all of a sudden you've got a real sense for where the market might be going. So anyway, that's what we're going to do tonight. Shout out to everybody here. I didn't say hello to you individually, but I love you guys. I've seen a lot of people that I see every week, and I really, really appreciate you guys. Just being so faithful to watch every week, and do me a favor, ramp up those likes and comments on the videos. I'm going to try to put out a couple midweek videos, but guys, I'm ready to show you what I think the market's going to do tonight. And I mean, not tonight, but I'm going to show you tonight what I think the market's going to do. And it's pretty crazy. I think it's very possible. A big move is about to hit this market, in such that it's going to surprise everybody. The bulls are going to come out of the woodwork. The YouTube is just going to be overwhelmed with bullish videos, and it's going to be crazy. And it's going to be a setup for us to take it short. But I'm going to tell you when I think that's going to play. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing, and I'm going to show you the invalidation of that potential idea. So when I present ideas, let me just clarify. I'm not telling you what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is what the current wave structure is showing me, and what the RSI is telling me, and what the correlation of all the charts are showing me. And I can with some sense of repetitious, efficacy, or efficiency, that might be the better word there. But basically, you can come up with a reliable guess as to where, and probability as to where price might be heading next. And so we're going to do that tonight. So let's jump in. If you're brand new, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe definitely, and let's jump into the analysis. Let's go. Let's start on the daily chart here, guys, and see what's happening here. Okay, daily chart. There we go. All right, first off, when you study Bitcoin, okay, when you study Bitcoin, you need to look at the wave structure in light of how Bitcoin likes to move in general, how crypto generally moves. And what crypto does, this is inevitably, what crypto does, okay? And you can see it over and over and over, okay? Crypto will do what seems to be a sideways action for a really long time. And then it'll begin to turn up and take that parabolic, direction, okay? And eventually it gets parabolic, okay? And then after that parabolic move, what price does is it comes down inevitably in a WXY, generally speaking, a WXY, just right here, like here, okay? And it will come down to what I call real price support, okay? As opposed to, phony price support, okay? Or what people don't understand as price support, okay? So it generally come down to troughs, okay? Right here, see that trough right there? We came right down to that trough, and we found support right there. We had another parabolic move. Boom. Now, this is smaller than that one, but yet this is prepping us for a much larger one. But after that parabolic move, what happened? We came down in a WXY, back down to price support. Okay? The trough here, price support. Price takes off again. It goes parabolic. Okay? It finishes. Now it's coming down. Where do we expect and how do we expect price to come down? Well, price needs to come back down to price support. It needs to come back down to where the real support is. So let's look. Where's the real support? Right here and right here. These troughs right here. That's where the real support is. And the real support is right down here where it's hit twice now. Okay? So we've got several areas of key places. 10,000 range. My favorite. I like this very much. A lot of price history between $4,000 and $6,000. I like that price area. They're pumping it on the small time frame, ain't they? I love it when they do that. We'll look at that in just a minute. Man, they just have a way of, they dump it and then they pump it. It's crazy. Don't you just love this market, guys? It's hard to trade and do these lives at the same time. All right. So anyway, so we're looking for price. Really needs to get this price here. This is not support, guys. That is not support. This is not support. The troughs of waves are support. That's real support. This is just temporary bounce area. Okay? That's why we're getting a temporary bounce here at the top of this wave. Generally speaking, this is not real support. What Bitcoin likes to do is she likes to come all the way back down to support. And that's what all of the S coins do. And Bitcoin's the biggest S coin there is. In one sense. All right, now, with that said, it does a WXY correction, okay? Notice here, this one right here, you'll see a W. You got 3 waves down. And then you got this little flat in the middle right there. And then you got your Y wave. So that flat, that expanded flat right there is your X wave. It's kind of fast and furious. It's quick. Okay? Where did it come? Where did it come? So what retrace of the first wave did it retrace? So let's go and pull the retrace on that and just see where it came. It came up to the 50 or almost to the 50. The 50% retrace. So that's interesting. All right. So a 50 came to the 50% retrace. Let's go back a little bit. So it's actually between the 382 and the 50. Pulling this right here. This came to the 382. We had a W wave here. We had this pullback. It's almost like a failed wave there. It came to the 382. Between the 382 and the 50 again. Okay, and then we had the Y wave. We had the X wave, and then the Y wave. And the Y wave, basically, you had kind of probably a running flat right here as your X wave. It wasn't extended and long like this one was, but it was a flat here. And then you had another A, and then you had a triangle B, and then a C wave. So the triangle is right here. Boom, 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 boom. That's the way I count that wave. Okay, so you had basically W, flat X, and then your Y with the triangle as the B wave of Y. All right. That's the way I count that correction there. All right. WXY still. So this first move was 3 big waves, and it came way down, almost down to the bottom, but it didn't. So everybody was looking for it to go up there. It didn't. It gave us an X wave, okay, and then it gave us a Y wave. Now, let's look at this. Look at this one right here. You got a WX and a Y right there. 3 waves. Boom. There's your W wave. Then you had this X wave, another flat, just a different kind. It's an expanded flat. Okay? And then you had the Y wave, which was an expanded flat in and of itself. Okay? There's your W, X, Y. Came all the way back down to support. So now what's happening? What's happening in the current correction? What's going on? Well, this came down really fast. Boom, boom, boom. But it didn't make it to support. It almost, like this right here, this didn't make it to support. This first move didn't make it to support. It didn't make it to support. It's like it's almost there, but it's not there really. It's not really there. So what's it doing? Well, it's made it almost there. So we're probably making an X wave. In other words, we've got our first zigzag, maybe A, B, C, if you want to call that a zigzag. All right? There's your W wave right there. That's W. Now we're looking for an X wave. Okay, this is somewhere. Okay, and then Y. In other words, I believe that there's a good chance that we're getting a flat here. A, B, and C. You say, why'd you draw it up here, Jim? Because C has 5 waves. And look at this C. It's got 5 waves in it. I know you guys want to look at this and you want to say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is, Jim. You got divergence in the RSI on the daily. You got 5 waves. There's an ABC. Guys, there's your flat. Now we're going down. Right? That's what you want to say. You want to look at that and you want to say that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm rejecting that count. Now, that's a valid count, but I'm going to tell you why I reject it. Number one, it's too easy. It's just too easy. It's too obvious. It's too easy. And I've seen that before. That's probably not the count. Is it a valid count? Yes. Could it be proven to be true? Absolutely. What's going to happen? This is going to come down and break the low. Okay? This is going to come down and break this low. If that's the count, we're coming down to break the low. So there's your bear count. Okay? Now you say, well, what would that be? What would that be if that's if that's, and that's your problem, by the way. If that's your count, if you think that's an ABC and it's finished, you have a problem. And the problem you're having is you don't have a count. You don't have a count. You're going, I mean, you've got a W wave, you got this X wave. Where's your Y? Where's your Y wave? Where's your Y going to come? To negative 8,000 to get to a 1-to-1 extension? Nah. Well, I mean, what about the 786? I mean, that's still negative 4,000. I mean, in other words, in order to give you another wave to the downside, you got to come up. I mean, you got to go negative. Okay, so this isn't high enough to get you down for your wave. You got to go high enough so you can come back down. You can have a 1 to the 786 relationship between that wave. Okay, and you don't have that. All right, so that's a problem. So you got to come up with some other count. Well, what's another count? Some of you guys out there are trying to make this a diagonal. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and you're trying to make it a diagonal. Well, the problem with that is it's not a diagonal because you don't have wave 4 crossing into the territory of wave 1. So if you think that's finished and this is wave 4 and we're going down for a wave 5, probably not. Probably not. Okay, just probably not. Now, could it? I imagine it could. I mean, I imagine it could. Is it likely? Yeah, it doesn't have the shape for me. This doesn't have the shape of a 1-2, guys. That just doesn't have a shape. That's not a wave 3 right there, guys. That's just not. My computer's lagging a little bit. So are we still good? We still good on the live stream? We got a good signal and all that jazz. Let me just check my settings just to make sure we got a good signal. Looks good. All right. So you don't have a 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you just don't have a count there, guys. I mean, yeah, you got to throw away those trashy counts that are just silly. In my opinion. So some of y'all are trying to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah. The only thing I do have some research. I haven't seen anybody. But maybe WXYXZ. Okay, maybe. That would be my bear count. That means we need to go down from here in 3 waves. Okay, so there's your bearish count, guys. That's the bear count. It's got to be 3 waves. So that to me is the viable. If you're a bear and you just think we're going down, and I mean that's your bear count. Okay, so there that's okay. I mean that's a fine count. I'm getting a bunch of messages here. Let me put my phone on silent. Sorry about that. So, but that would have to be your count, WXYXZ. I'm not a big fan of that count. I don't like it, anyway. So that's why I do not believe that we're looking at this structure and saying we got 5 waves here and we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're done. I don't think that's the count. I just don't think that's the count. So what is the count? I don't know the count. But I'm going to give you what I think could happen. I've told you why I don't think we're going down from here. Could we go down from here? Absolutely, we could go down from here. Could Jim be wrong? Absolutely. Could my rationale be incorrect? Yeah. So you got to be ready for that. But I'm telling you why I think what I think. And I'm being real dogmatic about it. I'm being real, real unbending here. I'm really strongly opinionated here. But don't trade my strong opinion. I don't even trade my strong opinion. I am trading my count, but I do it with a proper skepticism. Okay, and if you don't have a proper skepticism of what you think's happening in the market, then you shouldn't be trading. Okay, so just saying, you got to be properly skeptical to any count that you have as you're counting waves and then trading according to Elliott structures. Okay, you gotta understand that you can make mistakes. Okay. All right, so what's likely the count? Here's likely the count. Remember, this is an A wave right here. There's 3 waves to the upside, 3 waves to the downside. Now we're looking for 5. Okay? And in order to, let's just work this in backwards, okay? In order for us to get the third, the W, we're going to get a W, we're going to get an X, and then a Y. In order for us to get down here for the Y at real support, okay, in order for that to happen, okay, you have to have a wave. I'm going to pull the extension here. That gets you, let's just say, the 786 to $3,000. I really need, so in order for the 786 extension to be about $3,000, so that's price coming down to 3,000, hitting the 786 extension, I need price to get up here at about 43 to 44K. That's where I need price going. So that's what I would expect. This is where I think price is heading. Now, I've been saying this for months now. Months. At least since October of this year. At least since October. Actually, I remember positing this count, fast and furious to the upside, back in August or September of last year. It was actually probably August. You can go back and look at my live streams, and I shared that possibility where we actually have a fast and furious wave coming down, okay, hitting the low and then going up really fast. And we did it. It just took a lot longer for that 3 waves down to hit the low. It took a lot longer than I expected it to. So I didn't know how it was going to happen, but all right. So what I think's going on is how do we count C? How do we count C? Because this is an expanded flat. Well, let's pull the fibs on it first. Just pulling the fibs on this guy. The 3618, which is an extension some people balk at. Okay, some people are like, oh, no. Expanded flats can't go to the 3618. No. Yeah. Let me just tell you something. I don't care what Elliott books say. I don't care what anybody says on the internet. I trade this market, and I have expanded flats going to the 3618 very often. No problem. Okay? Very often, I don't know. But they do. They do. And they go beyond the 3618. In other words, you can get these really hyper-extended 3-wave moves, but they're 3 waves. Okay? They're 3 waves. Boom, boom, boom. Let me just check the small time frame, see what's happening in here. Okay. Is that a flat, guys? That doesn't look like a flat. It looks like 5 waves to the downside. What's the count? What's the count of this wave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got some kind of flat in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a zigzag? Comes to the 786. That's one count. I'm sorry, I stopped my line of thinking just to look at the small time frame here. What if that's 1, 2, that's 3, that's 4, we got extended 5th. Now we go up, boom, 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 and then down we go. Some kind of a 3-wave retracing. I like that count the best. That's probably the count. Remember, extended 5th waves often look like, they look like 3 waves. It's not a triangle. It's not a triangle. Yeah. I mean, COVID dump? Nah. Too much reaction back to the upside. Just looking on the one. This is a 1 minute time frame, guys. I look just at the wave structure to see what I can see there. 3. Yeah, okay. So here's the only count you got to watch out for. Here's the big count you got to watch out for. Let me see. Boom. This could be a flat right here. So watch out for this count. Then all of a sudden you got 3 up, 3 down. We're going to get 3 up again. It's going to look like this wave. Down, and then it works its way up. And then all of a sudden you got a flat. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe it comes down here. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just a running flat of some kind. And then up we go. Let's just see how this wave develops. Let's see what happens right in here. I'm expecting a little bit of a move up on the dollar. Either this goes up for one more hit like that, or it's just going to go up in 3 waves like that and then come crashing down. So in other words, when this is finished, it's going to crash down. I'm looking at that as boom like that. So that means up for BTC, down for dollar. I'm expecting down for the dollar, but I think there may be one more hit to the high. I'm not sure. Anyway, all right. Well, let's go back to what I was saying on the macro. We'll keep watching the small time frame, guys, through the live. All right, so how are we going to get up here? We need 5 waves in this ABC. And, yeah, it can be extended to the 3618, no problem. I guess it's up to around 40K, right? It gets us up there. Shoot, man, 4618 gets us. Oh, that's a real nice target up there. All right, so, that's pretty extended. So I grant that to any naysayer. I grant it. But still going to say, okay, maybe. All right, so this is a maybe count, but I like the count a lot. It screws a bunch of people up, makes everybody, all the market gets, if this thing starts going the way I think it's going to go, okay, it's going to get everybody all excited, and just the market is just going to be crapping its pants, bullish, and then it's just going to dump on them, okay, just going to dump on them once we get up there. All right, that was crude, I apologize. All right, so how are we going to get up here in 5 waves? A couple of things that I can see here, okay, a couple of things. First off, we get 3-wave pullback like this. And this was 5 waves. And that becomes the 1, and this 3-wave pullback then becomes wave 2. And then we get 3, 4, and 5. Sin Crypto, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I've been glad to see you're bullish too. Definitely, I've been bullish this entire wave since the bottom. So I didn't know how fast. I knew it was going to go up fast and furious, but I didn't expect this fast and furious. But now that I'm experiencing it, I'm adjusting to its speed and expecting not very many lows. So hey, everybody, check out Sin's channel. He's been around for a while. We get along pretty well. So thanks, man, for that tip, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to Sin Crypto. Okay, so that's one thing. I don't think we're getting this 3-wave pullback that deep. I do not believe we're coming this low and then going. That's just not in general. The way Bitcoin likes to go fast. Okay? So I don't think we're doing that. So here's the other count that I got. This is a 1, 2, and this is a 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now we got another 1, and we're getting a small wave 2. Okay, we're in the middle of a wave 2 to the downside on the 4-hour chart. I'll show you what I'm looking at in just a minute. I already showed you earlier in the live. But looking at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. There we go. And that's how we get up here. That's how we get up here, guys. So we start moving pretty fast. We'll probably get up to 33K like with lightning speed. Once we break out of this area here, we're probably coming up to 33K with fairly quick lightning speed. And when I say that, I mean a week to a week and a half to 2 weeks. You know, just we get up pretty quick. It's not going to take months. It's going to take weeks to get up to that level. Then what's going to start happening, more than likely, is that this is going to start correcting, hit the top, correct, hit the top, bigger correction, hit the top, like that. And so we're going to get this period of several months where this is what we're doing before it finally gets out of that and comes up and tags this next level. Okay, it's going to find from non-Elliott perspective. Okay, it's going to find it'll break through this level and find support at it, more than likely. Probably just going to melt this level like butter. Okay, but it's probably going to come back, find support at that level, but find it hard in this level. And so it's going to hit it, bonk its head, hit it, bonk its head, hit it, bonk its head, and then shoot up to it. May bonk its head one more high, and then there's your wave. Something like that. And that's what I'm expecting between now and maybe what I've got drawn here takes us into September. And then I'm looking for down. Now, I'm going to adjust what I believe to be true as the wave actually develops. That's just a hypothesis based on what I know and have observed of Bitcoin and the way it likes to move. Okay, that's a good wave structure right there. That makes all kinds of sense of what's going on down here. Okay, it traps a bunch of Elliott guys because there are a bunch of Elliott guys out there looking at this as 5 waves with divergence, and they're thinking, okay, we got 5 waves in divergence. We're going down now. Okay, they're looking at this as a flat and it's finished, and they're going to be surprised. You know how I know that there are Elliott guys thinking that right now? Because I used to be one of those guys, and I'm not saying that that can never happen. I'm just saying that that's what it looks like, and it's too pretty. Seth, how pretty? How pretty does that look? And if it looks that pretty, it probably ain't the count, guys. It probably ain't the count. Let's check out what's 1 minute chart's doing here. Man, this did not come down to where I wanted it to come in the 5 minute. Well, it wasn't so bad. It was the 15 minute that didn't come down. It's not ugly enough. That's right. That's right. So I'm expecting, so we got this move up right here. We got this move up. Just looking at the small time frame. What I'm thinking is we're getting some kind of A. We got a B wave that could be in. That might be the B wave, or the B wave's not done, and we're looking for C now, and we're in the process of making C. So we could have a 1, 2 on our hands. 3, 4, 5 gets us way down here to this zone right there. Okay. So yeah, watch it. Hey guys, don't let me get you hyped up too much where you guys are just taking longs. You got to know how to trade. Don't just take somebody's ideas. I'm very bullish. I think 40. I'm looking for about 45K. That's my ideal range. It's if that's the case, how are we going to get up there? I'm just showing you ideas on how it could go, but you got to know that we're going to be trading this from an Elliott wave standpoint the entire way. We're going to be rocking these waves up and down. We're going to be taking shorts, taking longs, and making money on every wave we can. All right, but we're looking for a long right now. Looking for a long entry, and I'm still short right now. I'm still short from this top range up here. Waiting for this to come down to target zone. If my idea is correct. Now, if it comes back up and takes me out, it takes me out. That's part of trading. Okay. The only count that I'm hesitant for is a WXY B wave, where we got a W, we got an X, and we get a Y wave, something like that. Over the next day or so, it starts going up, and then all of a sudden, guys, we get a tank and move that just tanks like nobody's business. Just like boom, down it goes. Kerr splooshy. Scares everybody out. Scares everybody out of the wave. And then on she goes. Okay? So I'm watching out for this count. That's one of my secondary counts. Right now I'm short in this wave. Up some, 300% right now in this particular trade. And looking for more down, but ready to take profit, and because smaller time frames, like I'm not sure. So I'm going to see how this wave comes down. So this has gone up impulsively. So if this comes back in 3 waves, okay, I'm going to look for 3 waves here. If that comes back in 3 waves, probably take my profit on my short, take a long, okay, and see if this goes up just 3 waves and then comes down, or starts working its way up, taking the top out and then coming down. So there's small time frame ideas. I know some of you are here for that, but anyway, I'm all over the place right now. How are you guys doing in the chat? Doing all right? Ant BK, why does it go down that low? All right, well, I mean, this just, because we get targets in 3 waves, right? So we're going to pull fibs. We're going to pull fibs. I got 3 down. I got, I don't know what that is. 3 up. I'm thinking this is 3 down, and I'm looking for this to be 5 waves. I don't know. I was hoping this would keep on rocking to the downside pretty fast, but it's not. We got a rejection here, so that's really got me messed up a little bit. I'm looking for a 3-way pullback, looking for some kind of pullback like this. Okay, and then I'll take my profit on my short and maybe take a long for maybe an ABC, and then we go boom, boom, boom like that. 5 waves to the downside, boom, 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 and that would be an A, B, and a C flat, and that would be a W, X, and a Y. It gets me down to where I expect it to get to, somewhere between the 1414 and the 1618. The golden zone retrace. What is the retrace of this wave? Okay, the golden zone sitting here about the 127. Also finding support right there. So I think 22.7 is a nice target. 22.7, 22.8 is a nice target zone right there. Love for price to get down here. That would be beautiful. So that's what I'm thinking there. That's what I'm thinking about this wave. And this is not the 5th wave of the previous wave, but rather this is a 1 wave of the next move to the upside. We're going to get a wave 2, and what she's gonna do whenever she gets down here, she's gonna come back, and then start working its way and then all of a sudden, up she goes, baby. Up she goes. Hey, 108 of you. It's great. I'd love to get back to the days where I got 400 people watching. It's been a long time since I've had 400 people watching my live streams. So maybe as this thing starts getting bullish, people will jump back on the bandwagon. All right. Let's see. Yeah, but Eder, they're going to get crushed by a bullish move to the upside, and then a massive dump that's going to go hard. It's going to go hard. So you just got to understand how the market sets up Elliott wave helps you to get that. You got to understand how the market sets up these dumps. This bullish move is just a setup for a big dump that's coming. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Seth, that's definitely a count. But I don't think that's gonna happen, because when you get bullish moves that I'm expecting that are fast and furious, they don't retrace that deep, and so that would have to retrace really deep. You'd have to really come way deep. So we'll watch the wave structure, and that's a possibility. I just think it's gonna correct and then go, correct and go, correct and go. It's just gonna constantly keep rocking. So sorry, I was reading some of the comments there. All right, so anyway, that's a small time frame. All right, so let's review. Let's review. That's a bunch of trash right there. Let's clear the chart and understand. I'm looking at this as a W wave right there. Now this current wave is part of an X wave that I think is coming back to this box area, okay? And then we're going to get a Y wave back down. I'm looking for something like this, okay? We pull the fibs on that guy. All right. Somewhere in here. Okay? I do not think, because it's just too simple, that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, and then we get wave 2, and then we're going to go 3, 4, 5. I don't think that, because that's just too deep of a correction. Gives everybody too easy of an entry. Okay? What I think more likely is that we've got a 1, 2, 1, 2 on our hands, and now we're going to get a little bit of a pullback here, and then we're going to start going. Okay? So this needs to develop. Okay, this is the 3-day chart. Let me get on the 4-hour chart. This needs to develop. To the downside as 3 waves. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. What I notice here on the 4-hour chart, just zoom in a little bit. Look at this right there. We have broken the trend. We've broken the RSI. The RSI is broken to the downside. Okay, it has broken the trend. Now, what happened the last time that the 4-hour was broken? Okay, we had a downtrend. Finally got oversold. Okay, and then it came back up, started coming up, but it didn't hit bottom. Right, it gave us the divergence right in here, right there. Okay, and then it broke and pulled back. Okay, it broke and pulled back. Chances are, we've broken. We're going to pull back a little bit, so there's going to be a little bit of a pullback wave, and then it's going to finish as a 5-wave structure, something like that. Okay, something like that. More than likely. Oh, what are the chances we're currently in a 1-2 to the upside? Is that what you meant, Seth? I don't think so. It could be, but I don't feel like this came down deep enough. We didn't even get a 50% retrace. Barely. I mean, you might argue that that's 50%, but didn't quite get to the 50. But it could be. And now we're getting a 1-2. But I don't like this. This wave going up wasn't very impulsive to me. I don't like it as an impulse wave. So I'm not a huge fan of a 1-2 to the upside. Could that be? Yes. I think that could be on the table, but and we got to watch out for it for sure. But I think the 4-hour showing this downward momentum here. I think we should draw the cross trend to the downside. Okay, draw this trend to the downside. If we cross back above that trend, okay, then yeah, maybe. But even then, it could cross back up and then come down again. It could cross back and make another high, and that would be 3 waves, and then come down again like that. So you got to watch out for that. And that's the way the RSI would look. Reset to the zone we expect it to, and then we'd be off to the races. Oh, what's up? What's up, Max? I didn't notice you in here. I didn't see you in here, buddy. Yeah, if you guys trade the Forex, you got to check out my buddy. He's everything he knows he learned from me, plus some, and then he got some other stuff from somewhere else. He's been my friend for a long time. He's in Australia. Forex Killers. Check out his website. Not his website, but check out his YouTube channel. Go give him some love and give him some subscribers, guys. If y'all trade the Forex, I think he trades Bitcoin as well. And he's in my Discord. He's got his own Discord, and great dude. So yeah, there you go, man. There's your shout out. Send me $100. No, I'm just playing, buddy. Glad to see. I hope you guys show some love to Forex Killers. His name's Max. All right, bro. All right, so that's what I'm. Oh yeah, right here. Oh yeah, there's no doubt. Right here, that move right there is the common play. It's the common play, but we got to get down here, right? I just don't think we've finished getting down here. I don't think it's finished. I think it needs to come down a bit more. But you know, it's that classic. Got to come down a little bit more. The classic. I don't know. All right, so here's my plan as far as a small time frame trade. I would think this thing's just rocking, ain't it? Looking for looking for this thing to finish. Looking for it to roll over in 3 waves. Okay, need 3 coming down, 50 to 60% retrace. Okay, and then I'm going to be looking for a long. Probably that's probably my play. But I'm not going to cut my short here. I don't think. I mean, because they're going to give some back to me. So if that's a reversal, great. I was looking at this as seeing if it was going to come up in 3 and then roll over and go down, or if it was going to keep rocking. So they're kind of coming up impulsively. You got to watch out for a potential flat here. Watch out for a flat and then a continuation to the downside. So watch out for that play. That's kind of a tricky little play the market can do. It's ugly. It ain't pretty. We haven't done our correlation analysis, but nevertheless, this could be a flat here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Because you got 5 waves right there. Boom. Okay, boom, boom. That could be a zigzag right there. It's not pretty, but... And then so this becomes the C wave of an expanded flat or a running flat, and then we just go down and take the next low out. So I'm kind of on guard for something like that, to be honest with you. But this, guys, this is what we do in our live streams and in our Discord. We track the wave as it's developed, and you're always updated on what's going on. Even I take the weekends off, but I'm still like, I always throw charts up or share my analysis when it's needed. So we track the wave's development, right? So we've been short from the top of this wave over here, and we got stop hunted today. I didn't let it take me out. I just stayed with it, and now we're still in profit, but I'd really like to see if this is going to come on down to my targets or not. So anyway, up about 200% right now. They've taken a lot of profit back, which kind of bothers me, but that's okay. Anyway, that's kind of where we are there. All right. So yeah, I'm looking for a 3-way pullback, small time frame. All right, so what we need, we've done the macro analysis. Okay, I've given you my ideas. We could be going down, we could be going up, right? But my ideas, my belief system is that we're going up. But I think we're going to come down first to target, and I think we need to make 3 waves. I think we need to finish a 3-wave move to the downside, and then we can go up. Now, does it have to do that? No. This could be 3 waves, and that's it. And now, like Seth said, we got a 1-2, and then now we're getting ready to go. So if that's the case, if that's a possibility, then it is what it is. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. That could be a 1. That could be a 2. And then boom, boom, and here we go. So that's why I'm planning on, if I get the first 3-wave pullback I get, I'm probably going to look to think about taking a long. My only problem is I'd like to see this 4-hour RSI get down here before I take that long. I'd really like it to set me up and come on back down, give me the hidden bullish divergence I like to see. And then we'll look to take the long. So I'm hoping for a bit more of a dump here, but we don't trade on hope. And if this thing comes back to me, then I'm not gonna let it go negative. I'm not gonna force that trade because the next move could be pretty big. And if I miss the upside and the market doesn't give it to me, it is what it is. I didn't take the long on that. So, but the market doesn't go straight up. It gives us waves. It gives us waves. So there's always a pullback. It will always come back. That's why we look across the different time frames, right? We look across the time frames. Look at the let's see, the 1 minute. The 1 minute's showing signs of a correction getting ready to come down. Okay, look at previous waves that we got. Similar. See this wave right here? Very similar to what we're getting right here, isn't it? Very similar. I would not be surprised to see the market like to flag out overnight and making 3 waves. Okay, but we saw this 3 waves in the Discord, and I wish I could find that chart that I showed when that was coming. So I was looking for an up move after that. So we saw that. And so that's kind of what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for something like that, and let's see what happens after that. It may only be 3 waves to the upside, so that's what we got to watch out for. We might only get 3 waves and then back down, or if it starts pumping and going, we'll look for that potential expanded flat that I was telling you about. That this thing could be a short. I just think we need a larger 3-wave move on the higher time frame, because if you look at the 4-hour. 4-hour didn't look ready. Let's look at the daily for instance. The daily. There it is. So you'll notice over here where we got, and even right here is a nice little fractal of this move. Right there, but the next move came up a lot faster. We just don't have any clear 3-wave on the daily to the downside. I think this needs to be a red candle to the downside, holding the daily, and then we get a reversal after that. So we need to see it on the daily. I think on that time frame. That's my guess. That's my guess. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not full. I don't think this move that we're getting is going up. I think it's either a flat and it's gonna take out the bottom on the next move down, or it's gonna give us a 3-wave pullback. It's probably gonna fake that 3-wave pullback, I'll bet. If it wants to take the bottom out. In fact, that's what I'm thinking. I think we just got set up, to be honest with you. I think this move right here, or this shot back up, I think it was a big setup for this move, where everybody's saying, oh, okay, we're going to keep on going up, but it's just going to come up and then roll over and come down. And it's going to be an is what it is wave. Some of you might complain, well, what was that? Well, I don't know, but it could just roll over and come down and take the low out. But our targets are lower, guys. Our targets are lower. I have to watch to see how this wave develops. All right, I've been ignoring you guys. Y'all are doing okay. All right. All right, let's do some correlation analysis now and just kind of look at all the charts, see if they start rhyming in any way. Okay, so let's do that. Ethereum, so good. Oh, yeah. Ethereum's looking like a flat, ain't it? Or that's a 5-wave structure. Man, what is that? Yeah, I got fibs everywhere. Dang on it. Gotta clear the chart. Let me take the pivots off here. Just boom. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't like this wicking. This wicking right there on the 4 hour. Nah. Guys, I ain't buying that. I ain't buying that. I think that's total trash. I mean, guys, look at this. We broke, retested, broke again. I mean, I mean that's 4 hour right there. I think that's total trash. If they want to, they can bring it up here. Like I said, they could do that, I suppose, but they're probably coming down. So if they do this trick on you, they take the top out. Don't buy it. Don't buy it, probably, because it's probably going to come plummeting down. Yeah. I'm just not buying it, guys. I'm not buying it. I need to find a chart to leave it on. There we go. Top of 3, wave 4, wave 5. This should be about finished. This wave's about done, guys. About to get ready to come down, probably. All right, let's look at this in a small time frame, see what that's doing. Wave structure here. What do we got? What do we got here? Boom, 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 flat. Okay, so this is a zigzag to me. So I look at this, I got a zigzag, clear as day on ETH all day long. So let's work this wave out here, okay? We got 3 down, 3 up, 5 down. We got a flat right there in the middle. That's your connecting wave, okay? That's your connector. And then you got A, there's 5 waves. B is your connector. You got some kind of a diag or something like that, 5 wave. C, there it is. I mean, that's 3 waves all day long. Pull the fibs on it. Came up to the 1618. Looks beautiful. Didn't give us a 5th wave or anything like that. So, looks gorgeous. That looks done. Now what? Now, here's where it gets interesting. Here's where it really gets interesting. I got 2 options on the table. Same 2 options as in Bitcoin. Okay, let's talk about it. First off, we got 3 waves to the downside. Then we got a 3-wave move to the upside. And we got 5. That could be a 5-wave move right there that's finished. Okay, and that's 5 waves. And that's a flat. All right. So what we could have is a W. This could be X. And now we're in the beginning of a Y wave that's about to come on up, go up in 3, more than likely, somehow, take the top out, and then shoot down. Now that's going to take days, more than likely, price to do that, a day or 2 at least. So watch out for that count. Watch out for that count. I think that's a very viable, possible count. I don't know that it's going to do that, but it could. Give you they came down kind of fast, but they've rejected this with an impulse wave, and I'm not sure that this is a flat. I don't think so. I think this is the beginning of something new to the upside. So a 3-way pullback, I think, might be a decent trade if you get a 3-way pullback with your stop at the low. So if you get some kind of 3-way back, great. Stop at the low, and you can take the long. Stop it, though, at the low, because you're going to end up riding it way down, and you don't want to ride it way down if it goes. Okay? All right, so there's one count. Another count, I don't like it as much because it doesn't come up to the proper extension. Doesn't even get to the 618. Not a fan of this count. But I was looking at it today like, okay, maybe. Boom, boom, boom. I just don't think that's the count. I don't think that's the count. So guys, I'm really digging this count to the upside to take the top out and then a dump after that. I'm digging that. No, I don't think a triangle is in play. It's not a triangle. So looking for three waves in the form of a W, X. Give me a Y now. Yeah, 1-to-1 is right here at 1738. That's ETH. But I think they're going to take the top. Let's see if they give us the. Let's do a retrace here. Oh man, look at that. The 1, 2, 3 retrace. Man, 1775. That's a good target. Now, the 1-to-1 is a better target to start with. Okay, watch out for that. Secondary targets up there. Crypto sharing it. I rewind the chart. I've already gone through the bigger count. But glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so 3 down, 3 up. Looking for 5 down. Okay, and then boom. That's a nice target. That looks really good. Some of y'all are looking at what I'm doing. You're like, what in the world is he doing? What in the world are you doing? Please join the Discord. Learn it. Understanding wave structure. It's fantastic. Look at the hidden. Look at the hidden divergence here. Man. All right. So watch out for this. The other move, the other possibility here. Here's the other count. Here's the other count. And I like this count too, where you got a W wave to the downside, you got an X wave right to here, and now we're in the middle of a Y wave. Okay, Y, and we need to come on down. Okay, I like this count as well. So I'm not saying that first count is definitely going to play. I'm just saying it's possible. So watch out for it. Okay, I like this count as well, where the Y wave is an expanded flat. Anybody know of any rules why the Y wave can't be an expanded flat? In the Bitcoin market, it can do whatever it wants to, I think. So yeah, I like that count as well. So that means we're coming down. So watch out that this current wave here, this current wave doesn't just finish and then roll over and come down and continue working its way down. And it just kind of comes down fast tonight. So don't be surprised if that's what we get tonight. Okay? Okay, so there's the 2 counts I'm seeing of this correction. But once those 3 waves are done, whether we go and take the top out and then come down, or we just come down from here, those are my 2 ideas. I think that's 3 waves. I think we ought to be thinking about long. And then, guys, your stop be at the bottom of this wave right here. Boom. After 3 waves, your stop's here. Okay? Stop's down here. And that's your trade. That's your trade setup for a long. And hold that sucker and do not let it go if it starts going. You just don't let it go until you get to about, I don't know, 33K. Or just hold it. Hold it for the next couple of months until it tops out around 40K. Don't be greedy. Start taking profit between 30 and 40K. Start, trading smaller waves, scalping, whatever. Get rid of the swing trade. Start taking profit on your swing trade. So that count that I just drew is the same on Bitcoin. The same 2 options. Okay, same two options. So 15-minute chart, here's the count. We got a W wave right there. We got an X wave right here, and then the flat Y wave, and this needs to come on down. And we're getting an extended boom, boom, and then this needs to come on down. Okay? Probably down here to this little wave structure right here. I don't know, 22.2 is a pretty good area. Not bad. I mean, shoot, 22.7, 22.8 isn't a bad area either, to be honest with you. So that's the 60%. That's the golden zone retrace. Okay, so this thing could just pop on. This thing could just roll over and come on down. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's, and I think this is just a little fake out wave. Gets everybody excited, and then here we go. It comes on down. All right, the other count was that this X wave is in the middle, or actually it's not an X wave, it'd be an ABC. So we're going to say A to there, and then B is going to come up here, okay? And that's going to be a W. Come on. A W. There's your X wave. It's already finished. And then we get a Y wave to the upside. That's got to go up in 3 waves. It's got to look similar to this wave right here. Got to look, some kind of 3-wave move. Take the top liquidity out and then shoot it down. Gets to our target of 22.7, 22.8, all the way down here to 22K. Can't break this low. Okay? Can't break the low. If it breaks the low, not going to like this as a 1-2. It's going to be some other count. This is probably going to be a wave 5. Okay, this is going to be a 5 of something if this comes down and breaks the low. So that's how you're going to know. If this is a wave 5 of a previous wave, if this low gets broken. Okay? But if this low doesn't get broken, okay, chances are this is a wave 1 and this is a wave 2 of the next move to the upside. Okay? And that's the telltale. Okay? That's what I'm looking for. So tonight's trade is, I'm short, like I said. My position is right in here. Oh, come on. Right in there. There's my position. And I'm short from that position. It's actually something like that. Anyway, here, I can tell you exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Right there. 789, not 800, but it's close enough. So that's my current short. Looking to take profit down here somewhere. Okay? This comes up and takes me out. I might cut it before that if I see a 3-way pullback. Basically what I'm going to do, if I see a 3-way pullback that gives me another reversal, if it comes back and breaks that high again, I'll probably take profit there, and then I'll watch to see if this is going to be a 3-wave pullback and then a reversal back down. If this starts reversing back to the downside, I'll probably want to get short again for the down to target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. I'll just have to see how this wave develops. If this starts developing as 3 waves and starts going up to take the top out, I'm more than likely looking at this like that and then that. Okay, so I'll be looking for a liquidity grab and then down and then up later. So that allows us the market to play more, and that gets us into next week as well. Lets us, next week, if there's news next week, maybe the news next week can be the catalyst. Let's see what news is. Don't really have a lot of U.S. news. We got FOMC this week on Wednesday. So the FOMC minutes are Wednesday. So we might dump between now and Wednesday, or we might pump between now and Wednesday, and dump on Wednesday, and then pump next. I don't know. I gotta see what's gonna happen. I don't know. Gotta play it by ear. I can just guess. All I got is guesses, guys. All I got as far as how it's gonna play with news. We'll know better as it approaches. We always do news events. We do live. If you want to join those news events, we trade live in the Discord. Again, just become a Patreon supporter. We'll get you right in. There are three levels for you to choose from in Patreon, and that opens up different things in the Discord for you. All right. My throat's killing me. I'm starting to lose my voice here. Okay. What else? We looked at ETH. So the same two potential trades are setting up for ETH and BTC. They're rhyming. Let's look at XRP. What's going on with XRP? It shot down fast, came back up fast. What's going on there? Well, the last time it did that, it came down and then it shot up quickly. It played around in a B wave and gave us a C wave. So we had an ABC right there. So that's the last time we got that kind of a move. So we could get some kind of a B wave, and then we get a C wave. And what would that be? In fact, that could turn into 5 waves like this. And we could move that X wave right over here. Then all of a sudden, we've got to look at this as A, B, C. Okay, so that's starting to rhyme with BTC, that idea there, and then we come down. And it wouldn't be WXY anymore, it would be an ABC now. 3 down, a larger 3 up, 5 down. And that would be correcting a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5-minute chart. Sorry. Still okay. Yeah, it's still okay. Zoom out. Oh, sorry. Let me zoom out a little bit. Five waves up. XRP. Excuse me. What are you doing? Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, ooh. See, XRP had 5 waves to the upside, and she corrected, and she came down to the 50. Now, I'm wondering, what's the count here? What's the count? This could be a W wave right there. Could have a flat right here as an X. And then we get Y. We could get that flat I was just telling you about. Boom, boom, boom. And then boom. Boom, boom, boom. And that would be a W, X, Y. Correcting this whole move. Then we go. Interesting idea. Again, the same ideas are in play here. Same ideas. Are we going to roll over and continue down, or is this gonna go up and make? There's 3. You can see that's 3. 5. You can make a flat right there, and then that turns into another flat right there, and then that turns into an A, B, C like that. Or ABC turns into WXY, or that could be ABC. WXY. It looks out of proportion the way I've drawn it. XRP is not helpful right now. Let's go to ADA, see if ADA is any more helpful. Guys, I got a lot of stuff I drew from on my charts from earlier. So, yeah, see, ADA is looking really good. Okay, I had a 3-wave pullback. Got a wave 2. Impulse. Looking for 3 back. This needs to finish. I like ADA just to come down. That's what I'd like to see for ADA. All right. That'd be nice, and then just up we go. Minutes. See what's happening on the 15-minute there. See, that looks like 3 waves down. This looks like a flat. 3, 3, getting 5. Kind of looks like a flat there. Then it rolls over and comes down. Just look at the wave structure here. Give me a minute, guys. 3, 3. It's a WXY. Okay. Came up awful deep. But if that's 3 there, okay, that could be 3. So yeah, we could be doing the same thing here. We could be going 3, 3. We could be going 5 now. I need a pullback, and then I need a continuation wave to finish. And then all of a sudden you got 3 down, 3 up, get 5 down. Boom, boom. Here we go. Man, I keep seeing that wave. I keep seeing the potential for that wave there. So watch out for it. Watch out for it. Let me look at the small time frame for BTC. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Keeps taking the highs out. Love it when it does that. Didn't have any divergence there. That's what bothers me. I see 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I see a real possibility here for this to come up, take the top out, and then to shoot down. And I see the real possibility of it just to roll over and come on down. I mean, it'll play around here for a bit, but it'll roll over and come down again. Man, that's a tough one. Not so simple, guys. Not so simple. That's why we trade with stops and we have good risk management. Take your profit when you're making money. Okay. XRP, ADA. Let's look at LTC. LTC's been a decent chart to look at. This was my analysis way earlier in the day. WXY. Hit the 786. Man, I would really like it to get down here. I'd love to see this come on down. Deeper wave here, the 786 down here. At least here, the golden zone. That'd be nice. It just doesn't feel right to me that it should be reversing right now. Doesn't feel right. I'm ignoring the chat, guys. Sorry about that. I kind of lost a bunch of you here. You get bored watching me look at the small time frame. Yeah, I wouldn't trade a breakout, Warren. That's a sorry move, man. Because it could go break the 25,000 mark and then just crash from there. Because I see that move on the chart. So watch out, Ron Warren, for that. Just so happen to see your chart there. Just be careful, brother. Yeah, Alex is great. I think that's probably the move. I mean, I just keep seeing it on every chart. LDO? What's LDO? We got hidden bull here on the 15-minute. Kind of, sort of, not really. I don't know what LIDO stands for. Trashy move right now. Come on. Bitcoin is so trashy right now. The way it's moving. So trashy. Let's look at LTC for a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. I like LTC as a flat here. I do. I like ETH as a potential flat too. They're pumping her, ain't they? It will eventually give us a pullback. I'm just gonna wait for it, or they'll dump it. I don't like LTC. Let me look at BNB. Oh man, look at BNB. BNB looks like a flat, pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty decent as a flat there. Huh. Man, that wave structure is hard to read. But it almost looks like a flat. And this needs to just come on down. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. Come on down. Let's look at the, let's see, DXY. Yeah, I'm expecting DXY up from here. I'd like to see a move just like that. Or it's going to be something like this. Boom, 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 boom. See a pump and then a dump. That's what I want to see him. That's my preference on DXY. S&P, kind of watching out for this idea where this comes down, dumps into a flat right here. So we got a leading diagonal into a flat, correction, and then we go down again. So when S&P pumps here, BTC also pumps, but we may not get this dump here. This may already be finished. And we may already have an A and a B wave, something like that. And then we get a C wave that's really big. So I'm not sure what's happening here. I got to watch it. Got to watch it. So that's S&P. Matic. Matic is interesting. 3 down, crap up. Yeah, I'm not making sense of that. Looks like 3 waves. Small time frame doesn't make a lot of sense. You think here? Sorry, guys. Yeah, Matic is tough. That looks like 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. See a flat right there. So I see this flat in the middle. So I look at Matic and I'm like, oh, Matic looks like it's finishing a wave and it needs to come down. I don't like Matic at all. I'm not a big fan. It's doing its own thing. Let's look at XLM. XLM's kind of doing its own thing too. It's XLM off the bottom looks like 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks done. I like this as a oh, maybe that's an ending diet. See, I'm a fan. I like this count right here, where that's 3. Boom, boom, boom. That could be a flat, and now it comes down. XLM's not clear either. This might be a 3-way pullback, and it's done. So now what? So yeah. See, so that's the same as Bitcoin. You got this A, B, C here, WXY, whatever it is. It's finished, and now you got 5 waves to the upside. Yeah, I think this is the count, guys. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we need to get a 3-way pullback. Let's go to the small time frame. I think this is like a wave A or something. This is like wave A. Or, actually, no. Yeah, no, this is 5 waves. Oh, there's the count. She just showed herself. There's the count, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a leading diag. 5 waves in 1, 5 waves in 3, 5 waves in 5. Gorgeous. Boom. We got 5 waves there. All right, what about this count here? So we got 5 waves here. Let's go to smaller time frame to see it better. I got 2 ideas here. I got 1. Oh, come on. Off the top, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we got an A, going to get a B, going to get a C, and down we go. And that's going to correct this wave here, and then we go up. Or we got 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done. And now we got a flat. Boom. Oh, what about this? 1, 2. Okay. What about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there? We got 3 up, 3 down, 5 up. We got a flat. Boom, boom, boom. There's 1, there's 2. Or that's A, that's B, and we get C. If that's a flat. Only time will tell. But that would be a 5 waves down, 3-way pullback, and then we go. We're going. We are going. Man, XLM looks bullish as crap. That's 5 waves. I was like, what is... I couldn't figure it out before tonight. I just happened to see it. This looks... That's a good count. I got a 1. I got a 2. I got 3. I got 4. I got 5. That's impulse, 3-way pullback. Impulse, 3-way pullback. Impulse, okay? And they overlap. The 4 and the 1 overlap. That means it's a diag. And it's a leading diag because you got 5 in every wave. Boom. So this is just a trashy thing. Probably part of a flat. Or it's part of a 3-way pullback. But we're going to go down again. More than likely. That's XLM. I like it. So overall, what's the count? Here it is. 1, 2, 1. Now we're getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, that's where we're going. Coming way up, taking out that liquidity. I like it. XLM is a nice chart. XLM is a nice chart. I like your boulder. That's a nice boulder. That's a nice chart. Okay. I like XLM. I do. Okay. So all the charts, here's the way they're rhyming. Here's what they're all saying. We probably are in this 1 and a 2 wave, looking for that wave to finish. Looking for this current 3 waves to finish. I don't know the exact shape it's going to make. I've given you some ideas on it. It could go down. It could go up, hit the top, and then come down. I don't know. I'm just prepared, right? And at the end of the day, the real trade here is when that 3 waves shows itself. The real trade is the long, okay? And the stop is at the low. And that's it. That's the real trade. If this thing comes down and breaks that low, we're going to have to reevaluate what all this was. We have to reevaluate how we count this stuff, okay? But the best I can tell right now, the wave structures that I'm seeing, that's a 1. I'm in the middle of wave 2, and we're getting ready to go on XLM, and that's really telling the tale. It's one of the nicest charts out. I like it. I like it a lot. That's where I am tonight, guys. That's kind of where I am personally, the way I'm looking at the market. At the end of the day, I'm just here sharing my thoughts. I'm not telling you what the market will certainly do. I might be wrong. So for all you trolls out there, you can get ready to comment. Say, hey, Jim, you were wrong. You got it wrong. I mean, I might get it wrong, but this is what I'm thinking based on wave structure. I am a bull boy right now. I'm not normally a bull boy unless the chart is yelling at me, be bullish. And I think the chart is, for me, yelling. I'm pretty bullish, and we have the chance to go up real strong. Okay? All right, I'll give you guys the final word. What do you say? What do you say? Can you take a look at Tesla? Of course, Merle, of course. Let's take a look at Tesla. Oh, you know what? Let me get on my ADA chart, because that's where I saved my Tesla TA. See if oh man, my waves aren't there. Bummer. Oh well. All right. Oh, Tesla. That's 15 minute. Let's go to the daily. We got an impulse. Okay. Hey, Alexander KY, I see that. Thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get right to that count in just a minute. Tesla's got a 5-way move up. It's done. 3 through. Wow. Huh. Good chance the WXY is in there, Merle. I don't like where it came down to. It's kind of floating in no man's land. Hit the 786 fib. That's a nice impulse off the bottom there, Merle. Let it finish. Give you a 3-way pullback. Long it, man. Let this thing finish. 3 waves. Take it long. However deep it comes, right? Yeah, so let it finish and do its thing. All right, let's look at OGN USDT. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Daily chart. See how it pumps and then comes and does a three-way move? Yeah, it comes down and does a WXY. The only problem is it just doesn't come to a decent extension at all. So that might be an interesting something against my idea to the upside, but there's no room for this to go down anymore. So is Origin a decent product? Is it viable? I don't even know anything about it because it can go to zero, but this could be, impulsing slowly off the bottom here, like ADA, like XLM, giving you an impulse. What I'd like to see is this three-way move right here. Come on down right here, three ways, and then go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to here. So we got a wave 4 right there in the middle. 5 is there, so we're in A, B, looking for C. So I'm looking for the C wave to the downside. That's just another chart telling me we need a third wave down. It's giving me some trashola here. 3, 3, 3. That looks done. Maybe. See, that kind of looks done-ish. Unless this comes on up here. So you got this 3 down. This could get up here. Take that top out like we're talking about with Bitcoin. And then come on down. But we're looking for a third wave to the downside. Let that develop. Once you see that third wave to the downside, take the long if it's a viable project. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, but right now that looks really good as a 3 down, 3 up. 3 down. That should be a WXY, but we'll forget about it. And then a wave 5. Boom. 3 down. I think I'd be looking for a wave. Are we still good on the live stream, guys? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Somehow my preview on the screen was weird. So yeah, this could come up here and then down, or just down from here. Same thing for Bitcoin, so I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I like it finished. A, B. Not a fan of that. What is that, a flat? If this breaks the top, then that's not a 1, 2 to the downside. If that top gets broken. So that could be a 1 and a 2, and then we go down for the 5 waves I've been telling you guys about. So there you go. Okay, and then I had a request for Link. Let's take a peek at Link real fast. Okay, 4-hour chart on Link. Okay, so this is not valid here like that, but that is valid. Yeah, okay, so Link's got the 1, 2. This is another 1. I need the wave 2 to finish. And then I need that to come down. I need to correct to the downside and then up for Link. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Okay. 3, 3, 5. There's your correction. That's 5 waves. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 1. I need wave 2 to finish, and then down. So let 3 waves develop here. Let 3 waves develop here. Okay, so a clear 3-wave development, and then up we go. And that's going to be a 1, 2, 1, 2, and up we go. It's going to end up looking something like this on the chart. You know, something like this. And up we go. All right. All right, y'all. There it is. There's the Sunday night charts. It's been 2 hours. Let's call it a night. I'm feeling pretty good about the TA. The only thing is, small time frame. I can't, guarantee what this thing's going to do. I don't know what it's going to do. Well, we got to wait and see what happens. So basically, what's on the table is no, it's not that strange, man. We know that this is okay. So here's what you do here. We know that this is 5 waves, right? We know that this is developing an impulse wave. It's not finished. We know that. So let it finish. Let it do its thing. It's coming up deep. It's like, all right, whatever. Let it finish its wave. Once it's finished, then you'll know what it's doing. Okay, it'll either finish this as a flat and then come down, or it's going to come down in 3 waves somehow and then go up. Okay, now it could go up in 3 like this, boom, 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 and then come down again. Or it's going to go up in maybe 3 and break the high and then come down. Or it's going to start going up in 5. Okay? So anyway, the point is that let this thing finish. Stop being stressed out about it. Let it finish. Let it do its thing. If it's taking your profit back, I'm sorry. It's taking my back. I don't like it. It's not fun. But, it is what it is. So let that thing finish. See if it gives you a 3-way pullback. You got a long on your hands. It's either, if you get a 3-way pullback, you got a long here to here and then maybe a short, or a long that's going to come up and break the top. I don't know. You're going to have to decide for yourself. Take your profit when you think you ought to take it. Or this thing's going to roll over and just keep rocking, right, to the downside. We need that downward wave. And so it just depends on what all the charts are doing. You got to kind of correlate the charts. You kind of watch. But we know that's an impulse. It's not 3 waves. It's not. So we know we're going to get some kind of a pullback soon. Watch for the 3-way pullback if you get it. It needs to be proportional to this. So it's going to come back 50 to 60%. Okay, if it's the pullback we're looking for. If it's not 50 to 60%, then that's probably not what we're looking for. It's probably not finished because it might come down and then come back up and then come down, and that might be tonight's wave action. Okay, so this may come down and then take forever and then come down again like that before it goes up tomorrow. That might be the way the day's going to play out. And then it could reverse and then come down. So that might be tomorrow's wave action tomorrow maybe, and then we reverse and come back down to finish, and then we got a 1-2 to the downside, or it could come up and break the top between tomorrow. So it's pretty simple, guys. Just don't freak out. You know that this has the character of an impulse wave, so just understand it. We know that a correction is next, or unless this is a flat. So if that impulse wave is ending a flat, then we're going down. Okay. If this is beginning a new wave to the upside, then it's either going to make 3 waves or 5 waves or a bigger 3 waves, be part of something larger. We know it'll be a pullback and then a long. So if I get that pullback in 3 waves, I'm going to be long in it. I don't know where it's going. I'll just track it and we'll see what happens. So don't let it stress you out, guys. Don't let it stress you out. Just learn, Elliot. Okay, if you want to learn, come on to my Discord. Love to have you. I'll teach you anything you want to learn. Y'all have a fantastic night. Thanks, Chemo, for being awesome as you are, Seth, and you and everybody in the Discord who's commenting. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, behave yourself and just use good risk management. You need to learn what risk management is in trading. Come on into the Discord. Lots of new people have been joining lately, and they've been loving it from what they've been telling me. So anyway, would love to have y'all here. Well, good night. We'll see you later. There's Sunday Night Charts for you. Bye-bye.